Single man, reveal yourself.
As I turned around, my foot got hooked on her handbag and I just went face planted into the floor.
You are tuned into Season with Salt, the weekly YouTube show that comes out on Salt's channel. And I am so excited to be joined by Lou.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We're discussing flirting,
Yes.
chat up lines,
Yes.
and just conveying attraction in a playful, non-super spiritual, when are we getting married way. I think particularly women worry that when they're super friendly, people will take it that they're flirting.
Absolutely right.
And I think that can kind of happen, like, and the other way around, like, oh, he was being so nice to me, or oh, she was being so friendly. Do you think that's a thing? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and people
yeah.
will have those kind of conversations, and you're like, how do you differentiate between just being friendly and flirting? Have you got like tactics?
So, it's a lot of, I would say just, it's the eye contact. Yeah, a lot of cheek. And what about you?
I do think that indicating that you're like deeply listening to someone, like, But I suppose leaning into someone and like crossing your legs in their direction and like moving in for more sort of physical proximity. Show me your flirtiest facial expression. Yeah, no, those eyebrows. But okay, so obviously, I'm not saying it's foolproof, but I do think in the church, a lot of people think that there's something wrong with flirting. And I think you can cross a line. I think you can go too far. I think you can make someone feel uncomfortable if you invade their body space too much, or if you make a joke that is actually just disrespectful. But I think that there's a balance, and if you are attracted to someone, using those kind of things just to kind of give them that green light, open the door,
Yeah.
Particularly if women expect men, because there are, I know, differing views, but some women would expect a man to ask them out and would never do it the other way.
Yeah.
So actually, if you are in that place, you need to be giving some serious green lights, I think.
Yeah. But then you've got the situation of, because you're in a church setting, you're always with other people. You've got to find a time when it's just you two together.
I think you can flirt in a group setting.
Well, then
This means other people know.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is that you're like,
Oh, is there something between you and Jenny?
and then it spirals out of control. And then before the vicar's asking you over for tea and be like, and you'll chat with this person, and you're like, no, I didn't want that. It was just a chat.
Yeah, Luke, you're going to have to book me in because the weddings are just back to back at the moment.
But yeah, I mean, again, and it's just getting to know someone. I've met people where I was kind of glad that we didn't actually go on a date, because after chatting to them with the flirting and also just the real part you want to know is like get to know a bit more about them.
Yeah.
And then you're realising, okay, so things don't work out here. And then you haven't gone for the extreme flirting to lead to the date, which could have caused a lot more problems.
Okay, so there's like tentative flirting pre-big
Yeah.
pre-date. Got it. Okay, so it's like
Be the nice guy.
a staged approach.
Yeah, just chat to everyone, make them feel welcome, and then...
So initially, actually, you don't think it matters if people can tell the difference between friendly and flirty. It's when you've established that the friendly is going great and you fancy them.
That's the hard...
Kick it into flirty.
That's the skill, to go from being friendly to actually being like, hey, we can date, or like we can flirt and then date, because flirting can take a while. If I was to flirt with you, would you be like, oh, he likes me, or would you, your confidence levels, would you be like, oh, maybe he's being nice?
No, I think if someone's flirting with me, my assumption is that they have a level of attraction. Whether or not they would want to pursue it to dating level is a different matter. Okay. But if someone's flirty with me, my assumption is always like, yeah, it must look nice today.
I'm looking good.
Don't mind if I do. Yeah, like I wouldn't just take flirting as friendship. No. We're talking about you're already involved in some form of conversation and you step it up into flirting.
Yeah.
What about if you want to get into that conversation? Maybe you approach them in church, or do you know where I think is a great place to chat to people? Is like festivals. So in the Christian context, this is like spring harvest, you know, loads of Christians in one place.
Yeah.
You know, maybe having a little drink after a passionate worship session.
Maybe you've gone to a relationship talk on the event and then you're chatting to someone afterwards and be like, what did you think about that?
Exactly. So how do you make your approach? Do you use chat-up lines?
Have I ever used a chat-up line? No.
Ever?
I mean, not really.
Oh, I have.
Have you?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think they work. So what I normally go and do is I go over and I try and find a commonality with the people. You can tell the girls who are just, you know, up for a chat with the icon, and you can see the ones which are looking at you like, if you talk to me, you're going to die.
Okay, yeah, you don't want those ones.
No, you don't want those ones. So it's like in the, you know, 0.5 to 1 seconds you've got when you approach them, you're just trying to clock who's who, and you're also trying to gauge the level of interest. And then I will make up some random thing. I mean, I don't even know. Can you help me settle a bet here?
Yeah.
Those kind of ones, and I'm like, which of my mates is hotter? Or like,
Love that.
You know, those ones there.
Yeah.
Or what do you think about his shirt? It looks ridiculous. And I would try and use that with the most engaging person there, who will then generally try and sway the group to bring us over. But this one time I'm thinking of when it worked is. As they were like, yeah, okay, we'll come over. As I turned around, my foot got hooked on her handbag, and I just went face planted into the floor.
Oh no!
And then, but this is what the great thing is that I just turned around and just started laughing.
Yeah.
And they laughed, and my mates were like, oh my gosh! And that's when my mates came over. Like, we're so sorry about that. We're so sorry about him. Like, and then
he always wants us off. He's so special.
It's like this, exactly. So using kind of me making a fool out of myself also like brings.
I do think that's the key to the approach, though, is knowing there's an element of making a fool out of yourself. You know, like, and actually some people will just be like, bit of an idiot, and some people will be like, that's the funniest guy I've ever met, or funniest girl I've ever met. And just taking that one on the chin. If you're enjoying this chat, there is plenty more where that came from. So hit like and subscribe and check out all the rest of the content on this old YouTube. But you know, we prepared for this, and you come prepared with a few decent chat-up lines, right?
Yeah, well, you know, my mates gave me a few as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. Blame them. Blame them for what's coming. All of them.
None of mine. None of mine.
Yeah,
it's all
hands
their
up.
lines. Yeah.
We're going to make this into a bit of a game.
Okay.
So bear with. Way! Let's go with the tacky theme music, please. You're not even dancing. This is the game I've decided we're going to call Chat Me Up. Single man, reveal yourself. It's the delivery as well.
That's what it's all about.
I hope you know CPR because you took my breath away.
I'm a gentleman in the street, but Theresa May in the wheat. Thank you, James Watts.
That is so good. That actually might be the winner of the whole. I think that's better than
It's the best one.
Genius.
It's very good.
Okay. I like my men like I like my Microsoft Word documents. Saved. Do you need prayer? Because I'm certainly willing to lay hands on you.
Are you a parking ticket? Because you've got fine written all over you.
If you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see that?
I've got, if you were a fruit, you'd be a pineapple.
Nice. That's matching chat-up lines. Yeah. I'm going to complain to Spotify because you should have been named this week's hottest single. Okay. I would leave 99 sheep to come find you, and then I would carry you joyfully on my shoulder. I don't know if I'd be able to carry many men on my shoulder.
You only need to carry one.
I can't believe you haven't used my no lighty, no likey once.
Yeah, I know. I'm so okay. Sick.
And on that note, if you have enjoyed what you've seen, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And we can't wait to see you next week.